there is a paper or a document that is missing, as honorable members are saying that there was a defective, cancelled warrant of arrest, the prosecuting authority here in South Africa is duty bound to say to the requesting state, there is this document that is missing, we are unable to process your matter, please bring that document. And this is in line with the convention. You don't shock the requested state with the outcome of the court. So we deal with extraditions and mutual legal assistance on a day-to-day basis. It's our daily bread. This is the process we follow every day. Where papers are missing, where there is something that is not there, we request the requested state in line with the convention and in line with the extradition agreement in between the two countries. So this is the process that the South African government has followed, and we will continue to follow in our engagement with the UAE to protect the integrity of the bilateral agreement that we have between the two countries. All the processes, as I've said, also with regards to the issue of the charge of money laundering that honorable members were speaking about. Article 5A of the Extradition Treaty provides that if the courts of the requested party have jurisdiction to prosecute the person for the offense for which extradition is requested, the requested party shall prosecute that offense. The underlining and operative word is shall. The note verbal we received from the UAE did not tell us what the UAE is going to do with the charge of money laundering, despite the fact that the judgment in the UAE has said that they've got competent jurisdiction. So in line with this agreement, it means they are obliged to prosecute on a charge of money laundering.
And then lastly, on you, NDPP, and this question I asked before the last time that you appeared before this committee, but I left for plenary before you could answer. And when I checked with the colleagues behind, you didn't answer this question. So the question stands that the Dubai court on the 15th of March, 2023, in terms of the extradition, made a judgment. And the judgment had two things to say. One, on the fraud case, that the warrant that was there was cancelled. Number one. Number two, on the corruption charge, this is all against the Guptas, on the corruption charge, that there was no warrant, and therefore you did not meet the requirements of the extradition order. So the question is, since March 2023, what has been formally done by the NPA to respond to such a scathing characterization, or rather a scathing judgment by the Dubai court? What have you done since then? I hear all the PR that the former minister of this division, Minister Lamola, he keeps making all kinds of PR statements about this. But I'm interested in the actual legal process that is being followed on this thing. What exactly has been done to respond to that judgment?
We were only informed on the 6th of April that the extradition was not successful. In fact, Director General of the Department of Justice, Advocate Mashabane, did write on the 4th of May to the Central Authority in the UAE, asking a whole lot of questions. One, why were we only informed on the 6th of April, whereas in fact a court had found that the Gupta should not be extradited on the 13th of February. The DG also then raised in that note verbal, Chair, what were the reasons for the extradition failing, and that if in fact, as we had read, the warrants were said to be invalid, we asked two questions, or at least we asked one main question. We asked if our warrants, valid warrants, not cancelled warrants, were in fact presented to the courts that were making the decision on the extradition. 5th of June, 2023, we had a virtual meeting then again with the Central Authority led by Judge Al-Blushi from the UAE, together with NPA and Department of Justice counterparts on the 15th of June 2023, where we again raised all of the issues about the warrants, the findings by the court, what were the findings, what was presented to the court, how many court appearances were there. We also raised issues of, if they are not being extradited, as you say, you have concurrent jurisdiction on money laundering. Kindly indicate to South Africa whether or not you're going to be charging the Guptas with the money laundering, so that when we have to resubmit our application after we hear what the legal issues were, we would know what we're going to continue charging them with and what the UAE is going to charge them with. Nothing has been forthcoming.